Oh.
Couldn't say nothing. That's why the sun's hitting.
Yeah, it sure is.
You needed two where
I don't know how.
you needed two where you can stick up that fence somehow.
Yeah.
Keep the fence out. That's why I told Chris we should lift out.
All you see is the chain link fence.
Yep. You'll probably be at a bad angle too because you're gonna be right behind the umpire.
Yes, buddy.
All right. Okay, baseball fans, look like we're about ready to get the action underway here at Chester County. This is the District 14 AA baseball tournament. Apologize for the technical difficulty we had in the first game. Just to recap, Bobcats defeated the Scotts Hill Lions. Final score 5-3. The Bobcats were down 3 going into the top half of the 5th inning, and they put 5 on the board. And Peyton Childers threw a complete game for the victory. And the second game of the evening here in the tournament is going to feature the McNair Central Bobcats. They're going to be the guest team on the scoreboard, and they will be taking on the Chester County Eagles. Looks like a righty on the mound for the Eagles, Drew Hill. He will be facing Connor Jones, is going to be throwing for the Bobcats. And the umpires are on the field. Coach Riley makes his way to the coach's box at first. And Braden Rickman is ready to get this game underway. The winner of the matchup between the Bobcats and Eagles will advance to the championship game tomorrow against the Riverside Panthers.
Rickman.
Braden Rickman leading off, playing left field for the Bobcats. Left-handed batter, and he's in the left-hand side of the batter's box, and we're ready for action here at Chester County High School. And the first pitch is a ball off the plate. Drew Hill, a senior for the Eagles. The righty's on the mound. And he's 2-0. Rickman ahead in the count. Three and 0. Rickman trying to get the game started off with a leadoff walk here in the top half of the first inning. The tournament has worked its way down to 3 teams. The Bobcats, the Eagles, and the Riverside Panthers are the 3 teams left. And Rickman with a leadoff walk. Hitting second for the Bobcats today will be Connor Jones.
Number 12, Connor Jones.
Broadcasting on the front row here, right in the middle of the Bobcat cheering section. So, call strike on Connor Jones. And Jones with a ground ball to the third baseman. He's able to knock it down, unable to make a play. And the first 2 batters for the Bobcats have reached base safely here in the top half of the first. Courtesy running for Connor Jones is going to be number 17, Morris.
Number 13, Drew Yacht.
And at the plate for the Bobcats, number 3 hitter in the lineup. He's doing the catching today, Drew Yacht. Rickman at first, courtesy runner Morris at first, Rickman at second. Yacht takes a call strike. Nobody out. The Cats looking to take a lead right here in the top half of the first inning. Evens up the count, a ball on the strike. And Drew Hill, the righty for the Eagles, delivers. Yacht with a fly ball to the center fielder, Taylor. And that'll be the first out of the inning. A runner's unable to advance. Up next for the Bobcats, their cleanup hitter today, number 9, Lucas Hively. One out in the inning. Runners at first and second for the Bobcats. Call strike. Hively back in the box. Rickman is a base runner at second, and it's going to be a foul ball out of play. Hively down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Pick-off attempt at second, and Rickman's back into the bag. Safety. Hively chokes up on the bat with 2 strikes, and it's a ground ball back up the middle. Gets through all the way to the outfield. Rickman rounded third, and he's going to be safe at home. Hively thrown out at second, trying to advance, but the Bobcats have taken a lead. 1-0 here in the top half of the first inning. 2 out. RBI single by Lucas Hively, thrown out at second, trying to advance. 2 down. And the designated hitter for the Bobcats, Ben Worthy. He's in the batter box. Courtesy runner Morris at third, 90 feet away. Ball gets away and he breaks home. Going to be the second runner in. The Cats taking a 2-0 lead. A good start here for the Bobcats in the top half of the first inning. Two down, nobody on. Worthy's back in the batter's box. Off the plate. That's a 2-0 count on Ben Worthy. Hill gets a sign from the Eagles catcher.
Look out.
All inside, ahead in the count, 3-0. And Worthy trying to extend the inning here in the top half of the first. Cats have scored 2. Call strike. 3-1. Ben Worthy looking for a pitch right across the plate to drive in the gap. And he fouls it back out. Full count. Three twos the count on Ben Worthy. And call strike 3. Big inning for the Bobcats. They put up 2 in the top half of the first on 1 hit. And we have a 2-0 lead headed to the bottom half of the first inning. Coach Franks, he gives Connor Jones a baseball here to pitch against the Chester County Eagles. Defensively for the Bobcats today, looks like we've got around the diamond Peyton Childers at third, Peyton Brown at short, Tanner Parmway at second, Lucas Highway at first, and the outfield from left to right, it's Braden Rickman, Will Jones, and Nicholson Sparks. Drew Yop's doing the catching. And Jones has completed warm-up tosses here between innings, and leadoff batter for the Chester County Eagles will be their center fielder, Harrison Taylor. The Eagles defeated the Bobcats earlier in the District 14 AA tournament by a score of 7-5, and Taylor has hit the first pitch of that bat off the right field wall, and that's going to be a stand-up double for Harrison Taylor, leadoff batter for the Eagles. Hitting second for the Eagles, number 5, Drew Hill.
Now batting for Chester County, your pitcher number 5, Drew Hill.
Connor Jones. Ball must have been low. Taylor's a runner at second. 2-0's the count on the Eagles pitcher, Drew Hill.
Settle down, Connor. Come on.
And a 3-0 count. Ball in off the plate, and Hill walks on 4 pitches. First 2 batters for the Eagles have reached base safely, and
Number 27, Blaze Neely.
Neely, the left fielder for the Eagles, the third batter in the lineup. He steps into the box on the left side. Squares the bunt, pulls it back. Takes the ball up high. And he lays down a bunt. Jones fields it. Throws it third. And they get the force out at third. Neely unable to move the runners up. Connor Jones gets the force out to a 1-5. And that's the first out of the inning. Lewis is the batter for the Eagles. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Call strike. No balls, 2 strikes to count on Lewis. And he hits the batter, and that's going to load the Lewis hit my pitch, and that'll load up the bases with 1 out.
Hey, you're on 12. Knock it down. Hey, trust your arm, buddy. Trust your arm. Spin that thing. Trust your arm, buddy. Here we go.
Now batting for Chester County, number 16, Colton Hunt.
Trust your arm. Trust your arm.
Connor Jones trying to pitch out of trouble here in the bottom half of the first inning. Bases loaded, 1 out. And it's a ground ball through the 5-6 hole. 1 run scores for the Eagles. And the runner from second scores, and they've tied the ball game up, 2-2. One out. Runners at first and second for Chester
Now
County.
batting for Chester County, number 17, Tanner Neal.
Jones, he takes a peek back at the runner, delivers a call strike. And it's a little pop up to Peyton Brown, the shortstop for the Bobcats for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Eagles, number 24, Kobe Farley.
The Eagles catcher, number 24, Farley. He's a right-handed batter. He steps into the batter's box. 2 down. Connor Jones gets a sign from Drew Yop, and the ball is fouled back out of play. Two down, 2 on. And a ball low, evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tanner, get back. Get in, get out, get back.
Two balls, 1 strike's a count on the Eagles catcher. Three and 1. Time's called by the home plate umpire. Get batter, and that'll load the bases. Coach Frank's out of the dugout. Time's called.
Up next for the Eagles, third baseman, number 29, Clay Webb.
Webb is the batter for the Eagles here with the bases loaded. 2 down. And a call ball low. Connor Jones trying to work out of a bases loaded jam here in the first inning. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Let's go, Clay!
Go, Connor. Settle down.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch right here for Connor Jones. And foul ball. The Eagles tied up with 2 in the bottom half of the first. Headed to the second inning. Eagles 2 and the Bobcats 2. Daniel's got him a crowd out there now.
He doesn't got it.
He's got him, yeah.
He got a friend out there sitting with him.
Nick,
First
put it in
up
that
for
hole out
Bobcats,
there,
number
buddy.
7, Nicholson Sparks.
Mickey, one out.
And the top half of the second inning is underway.
7.
And Bobcats right fielder Nicholson Sparks in the batter's box on the right side. And takes the ball low. Heading to count, a ball, no strikes. Swing and a ground ball to the first baseman. He fields it and tosses it to Hill, covering from pitcher's mound, and that's the first out of the inning. Up next for the Bobcats, second baseman, number 5, Tanner Palmer.
Now batting for the Bobcats, number 5, Tanner Parmalee.
Let's go, 5.
One out here in the second inning, and Parmalee trying to reach base. Takes a call strike.
Let's go, Tanner.
Ball, strike 2. Off the
Watch it over,
plate.
Tanner.
Ball game's tied 2-2. And Parmalee with a ground ball to the Eagles' second baseman. He fields it, and that's the second out of the inning. Up for the Bobcats, number 22, Peyton Childers.
Now batting for the
Bobcats, third
number
base.
22, Peyton Childers.
All right, 2s.
A ball and a strike's a count on the Bobcats' third baseman. 2 down. The Cats trying to get a base runner here in the second inning. Nope. 3 balls, 1 strike, so count 2 down in the inning. And that's a walk, just what the Bobcats need, a base runner in the 2nd inning. That'll bring up the Bobcat shortstop,
batting for the Bobcats,
number 8, Peyton Brown.
Brown.
And it gets away from the Eagles catcher. Childers moves up 90 feet, and he's in scoring position at 2nd.
Hey, John, it's been ball games. Let's go.
Peyton Brown ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes, 2 down in the inning. Peyton Brown, the Bobcat shortstop, trying to drive in the go-ahead run here in the 2nd inning. Good eye, takes the ball low, 3-1, way ahead in the count. Evens up, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Go, buddy. Go, 8.
Foul ball. Excuse me, we're tied up. Eagles 2, Bobcats 2, 2nd inning. And get it back by Peyton Brown. Works a walk. And the Cats have went through the lineup. And
Now
Braden
batting for the
Rickman,
Bobcats,
leadoff
number 2,
batter for the Bobcats.
Go, Braden.
He's back in the box. Leadoff batter, left fielder for the Bobcats. Runners at 1st and 2nd with 2 down. And he takes a call strike. Rickman's looking for a ball to hit in the outfield to drive it in the gap. Swing and a pop-up down the left field line. 3rd baseman drifting back for the Eagles. And he makes a catch in foul territory. And no runs for the Bobcats in 2nd inning.
First up for the Eagles, number 11, Hunt Smith.
Connor Jones has completed his in-between and warm-up pitches. Smith, the second baseman for the Eagles. He's in the batter's box. Jones gets the sign from the Bobcats catcher, Drew Yacht. And the pitch is delivered, swung on. It's a ground ball to Tanner Farmley. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. That's a 4-3 put out for the Bobcats.
Now batting
Second
for the
base.
Eagles, number 10, Harrison Taylor.
And the Eagles back to their leadoff batter, center fielder, number 10, Harrison Taylor. He hit a double, stand-up double, his first at bat. And he steps into the box on the left side. Connor Jones gets the sign from Drew Yop, kicks and delivers. It's taken low, ball one. Call strike. He ends up the count, a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball to Hively, first baseman for the Bobcats. And that's a 3 unassisted put out for the second out of the
Now
inning.
batting for the Eagles, number 5, Drew Hill.
And the Eagles pitcher hitting second in the lineup today, number 5, Drew Hill. Jones with the sign, he kicks and delivers. And it's a swing and a ground ball on the first pitch. Peyton Brown throws it across the diamond. That's a 1, 2, 3 pitch inning for Connor Jones. Just what the Bobcats needed. No run. We're tied up heading to the third. 2, Eagles 2 and the Bobcats 2. Three pitching. Huh? He's 2 homers on the day.
First up for the Bobcats.
And Drew Hill
Number
has
12,
completed his
Connor
warm-up pitches. We're ready for action here in the top half of the third. And Bobcats 2, 3, 4 in the lineup. Pitching for the Bobcats today, Connor Jones. He steps into the batter's box on the right side and ready for action here in the top half of the third inning. Takes a ball in the dirt. Call strike. Evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike on the Bobcats pitcher today. Connor Jones with a foul ball out of play down the left field line. One ball, 2 strike count on the leadoff batter here in the third inning. And Connor Jones with a single. Back up the middle. Center fielder Taylor over, makes the play. And Connor Jones leads off the third inning with a single. That'll bring up the Bobcats catcher, Drew Yop. Courtesy
Now
running for the Bobcats, number 17,
Yop.
Morris.
Go, Drew!
And the Bobcats catcher, Drew Yop. He digs in here on the right side of the batter's box. Hill takes a peek at the runner, throws a ball, gets away from the catcher, and Marsh is able to move up 90 feet to the bag. And Yop's got a runner in scoring position, nobody out for the Bobcats. tie ball game here in the third inning, and the Cats trying to take a lead. Drew Yop with a fly ball. Center fielder makes his way back, and the courtesy runner Morris tags up in second, and he's on the bag at third, 90 feet away with one out. Drew Yop able to move the runner up 90 feet, and that Bobcats first baseman, number 9, Lucas Hively's up.
Now batting for the Bobcats, number 9, Lucas Hively.
Go, Lucas.
Hively had a big 2 RBI single in the first game, that a big part of the 5-run fifth that propelled the Bobcats to a victory over the Scotts Hill Lions. He fouls the first pitch he sees in the bat back over the screen. Morris, base runner at third. Ball's low, evens up the count of ball and strike. And Drew Hill gets a sign and delivers. Hively with a clean single. Over the shortstop head. And Bobcats have taken the lead here in the third inning. One out. Bobcats 3, Eagles 2.
Up next for the Bobcats, the designated hitter, number 23, Ben Worthy.
Hively with an RBI single. He's on the bag at first, and the Bobcats DH, Ben Worthy, steps into the batter's box on the left side. Hill takes a peek at the runner. Worthy with a swing and a foul ball back out of play. Bobcats scored 2 in the first, and they've scored 1 here in the third, and they hold a 3-2 advantage over the Eagles.
Come on, Blue. Count it both ways. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's low and outside. That wasn't even close to a strike.
Worthy down in the count. No balls. 2 strikes. Tough strike. Ben's got a battle back here. He's looking to make contact here. And he takes the ball off the plate. Good eye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, they beat us up here the other night.
Come on, Ben.
Ben Worthy, the Bobcats designated hitter. Swing and a miss, and that's the second out of the inning. That'll bring up the Bobcats right fielder, number 7, Nicholson Sparks. 2 down in the inning. Hively's a base runner at first. The righty for the Eagles. Drew Hill takes a peek and delivers a ball inside. 2 down. The Bobcats looking to extend the inning here in the third, top half of the third. Swing and a miss, and that'll even up the count, a ball and a strike. Hively steals a bag down at second, and Sparks puts it in play. The third baseman for the Eagles unable to make the play down at third. That'll be an error on the Eagles third baseman, and Bobcats in business. Runners at first and second, 2 down.
Bobcats number 5, Tanner Parmalee.
Up for the Bobcats second baseman, number 5, Tanner Parmalee. Hively's a base runner at second, and Sparks is on the bag at first. No. Bobcats with a chance to take advantage of a Eagles error here in the third inning. And it gets away from the catcher. And both base runners move up 90 feet. And the Bobcats have 2 runners in scoring position, 2 down. Tanner Parmley with a chance to add to the total here in the third inning. Ively's on the bag at third. Sparks trails him behind at second. Tanner Parmley with a swing, ground ball to get through the left side. Ively scores, and they lay the runner in. Sparks scores, and Parmley's running second, and he's going to be at the bag at third. And the catcher scored 2 more. Tanner Parmley with a 2 RBI single and a 2-base error by the left fielder, and the
Now
catcher
batting for the Bobcats.
scored 3 here in the third inning. And it's 5-2. Bobcats 2 down. Peyton Childers is the Bobcats' third baseman. He digs into the batter's box on the right side. Takes a call strike. Parmley 90 feet away, the base runner at third with 2 down. And Childers with a foul out of play.
Get it down, Peyton.
Bobcat scored 3 with 2 down. Aiden Childers takes a ball off the plate. Ball in 2 strikes is the count. Off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Number 22 at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. And the second baseman for the Eagles is on it, makes the catch. But a big inning for the Bobcats. They put up 3. Headed to the bottom of the third. Bobcats 5 and the Eagles 2. Connor Jones completes his between inning warm-up pitches. And the left-handed batter for the Eagles, their left fielder, number 27, Neely. He digs in on the batter's box on the left side. Connor Jones gets a sign from Drew Yacht, kicks and delivers. Call strike. Jones with a 3-pitch inning in the second inning, and he started the third inning off with a call strike. Swing and a fly ball to Will Jones, the center fielder, runs it down in the gap, and that's the first out of the inning. Good catch by the Bobcat center fielder, Will Jones.
Number 15, Brandon Lewis.
And Lewis is the batter for the Eagles. Ground ball. Tanner Parmley fields it, and we're able to get the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down for the Eagles
Now batting for
here in the
Eagles,
third
number
inning.
16, Colton Hunt.
Connor Jones. He's on the rubber. Gets the sign from Drew Yop. Kicks and delivers. Ooh, man. Tough pitch. Looked like a strike. Called a ball. And ball in the dirt. Behind in the count. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, you got 1, 2. Hit him in, kid. Hit him in.
Nobody on for the Eagles. 2 down. And 3-0 count. Four-pitch walk to the Eagles' first baseman. And that'll be a base runner for the
Up
Eagles
next for
here
the
in the
number
third
17,
inning.
Tanner Mills.
Come on, Connor. Calm down.
Mills is the batter for the Eagles. 2 down. They have a base runner on the bag at first. Five balls in a row.
Must be down the middle.
Connor Jones, he takes a peek at the runner at first. Call strike. Evens up the count, a ball and a strike. 2 down. Beautiful off-speed breaking pitch by the Bobcats righty Connor Jones. He's ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Right in the corner, and that'll do it for the 3rd inning. After 3 complete score, Bobcats 5 and the Eagles 2. I mean, it was
He must think nobody else can see what crap he's doing.
Who was this, Butler? Oh, that'd be big, too. Welcome back. It's the top of the 4th inning. The Eagles have a pitching change. Taking over on the mound, number 55, Butler.
First up for the Bobcats, number 8, Peyton Brown.
Peyton Brown, a shortstop for the Cats today. He's going to be the leadoff batter here in the 4th inning. Bobcats have a 5-2 lead over the Chester County Eagles here in the top half of the 4th inning. And Peyton Brown drops the barrel down, trying to bunt his way on. Good idea, just unable to execute. And takes the ball up in the strike zone. Evens up the count, a ball on the strike. And swing and a foul ball down the left field line.
The
big crowd on hand here at Chester County in the District 14 AA tournament. The Bobcats with the packed house on the left side of the stands, and Peyton Brown with a foul ball keeps the at-bat alive. Top of 4, Bobcats 5, Eagles 2. And ball in the dirt. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Peyton Brown with a check swing, and the Eagles first baseman Hunt has a 3 unassisted put out for the first out of the inning. And the leadoff batter in the lineup, the left fielder for the Bobcats, Braden Rickman, he digs in on the left side of the batter's box. First pitch of the bat taken by Rickman, ball low in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Bobcats looking for a base runner here in the 4th inning. Ball taken high. Rickman ahead in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. And it's in the dirt. 3-1. The Bobcats looking for a base runner. Leadoff batter Braden Rickman trying to work his way on the bag. And swing and a miss. And Rickman with a 1 hopper to the Eagles second baseman, and that's going to be a 4-3 put out. 2 down in the inning. Connor Jones, the righty pitcher for the Bobcats today.
Up next for the Bobcats, number 12, Connor Jones.
Singled his last at bat, and he steps into the batter's box with 2 down here in the 4th inning. Swing and a pop-up out of play, back over the screen. Swing and a miss, and Jones is down 0-2 in the count. Call strike 3. No run for the Cats in the 4th inning. They hold a 5-2 lead.
Hey, pick the lead, kid. Here we go.
Yeah. A little change of pace. That guy's throwing a lot harder here. Right.
First up for the Eagles, the catcher, number 24.
Welcome back
Kobe
to District
Harley.
14 tournament action here at Chester County. It's the bottom of the 4th inning. The Bobcats taking on the Eagles, and the Cats have a 5-2 lead. Connor Jones, the starter for the Bobcats, and he delivers the first pitch bottom half of the 4th inning. Farley, the catcher for the Eagles. Swing and a ground ball to Peyton Childers down at third. He fields it across the diamond to Lucas Hadley, and that's a 5-3 put out.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 29, Clay Webb.
Webb, the Eagles' third baseman, is going to be the second batter of the inning for the Eagles here in the bottom half of the 4th. Connor Jones, call strike. Swing and a ground ball fielded by Peyton Brown. Unable to make the play at first, throws in the dirt, and that's going to be a base runner for the Eagles. Going to be a throwing error on the Bobcats shortstop.
Next for the Eagles, second baseman, number 11, Hunt Smith.
And the number 9 batter in the Eagles line up their second baseman, Smith. One out in the inning. Connor Jones ahead in the count. No ball, 1 strike. The Eagles have a base runner at first. Ground ball to the right side, and that gets through the infield to Nicholson Sparks, the right fielder, and first and second for the Eagles. 1 out here in the
Now
bottom of the
batting
4th.
for the Eagles, your center fielder, number 10, Harrison Taylor.
Leadoff batter for the Eagles or center fielder Taylor. He digs into the left side of the batter's box. Connor Jones working out of the stretch position. He takes a peek back at the runner at second and delivers. Call strike. Good pitch by Jones here to get ahead in the count. Same pitch, same result. Call strike 2, way ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes to the Eagles' leadoff batter, the center fielder Taylor. And good pitch out of the strike zone. 1-2 is the count.
Hey, look past the mid, let him go, buddy. Trust your arm.
And a ball fouled off. Back over the screen. Out of play. Taken out high out of the strike zone. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jones takes a peek back at the runner, and it's a foul ball out of play.
Hey, look alive outside. Look alive outside.
And a ground ball to Tanner Palmer at second. He fields it to Brown. Be a fielder's choice. That's going to be a 4-6 fielder's choice, and the Eagles have runners at the
Up next for the
corners.
Eagles, number 5,
2 down.
Brandon Hill.
Connor Jones with 2 out, trying to keep the Eagles off the scoreboard here in the 4th inning. And Taylor, the base runner for the Eagles, breaks for second, and he steals the base. And it's runners at second and third, 2 down. Drew Yop and Webb, the base runner for the Eagles, scores on a ball that gets under the glove of Drew Yop, and the Eagles score one here in the fourth. Bobcats still have a 2-run lead. 2 down. Connor Jones delivers, and it's a ground ball to third baseman Peyton Childers across the boundary. Be a 5-3 foot out. Eagles able to score one after 4 complete score. Bobcats 5, Eagles 3. I do. I'm about to fracture my back. No, I'm all right here. If I can just get me a.
You gonna lay down?
I need to lay down, yeah. Anybody got a mattress they're not using anywhere?
Lay down right here.
Everybody's trying to call. Top half of the 5th inning here at Chester County in District 14 AA tournament action. Bobcats have a 5-3 lead here in the top half of the 5th inning. Drew Yop, the Bobcats catcher, he's in the batter's box, and we're ready for action here in the 5th inning. Drew ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. The Cats scored 2 in the first, and they put up 3 in the third, and they hold a 5-3 lead over the Chester County Eagles. Winner of this matchup will move on to the tournament championship tomorrow night, taking on the Riverside Panthers. Drew Yop with a pop-up on the right side, and the right fielder for the Eagles able to make the play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting for the Bobcats, number 9, Lucas Hively.
Second batter of the 5th inning for the Bobcats, Lucas Hively, had a RBI single his last at bat. He's in the box, nobody on, 1 out. Bobcats looking to get a runner on. They hold a 2-run lead here in the 5th inning. And that pitch is in the dirt. Hively way ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Hively with a swing, and it's a fly ball to the center fielder, Taylor. He's in under it, able to make the catch, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting for the Bobcats, number 23, Ben Worthy.
Designated hitter for the Bobcats, number 23, Ben Worthy's at the plate on the left side. 2 down in the inning. Bobcats looking for a base runner here. And it's the ball delivered low. Two balls, no strikes, a count on Worthy. Swing, and it's a pop-up Third baseman can't find a ball, and it's going to be land in foul territory. Ben Worthy with a second chance. The Eagles' third baseman lost it in the lights, unable to make the catch, and Ben's got a second chance. Swing and a ground ball fielded by the correction, knocked down by the Eagles shortstop Drew Hill, unable to make the play, and Ben Worthy's on the bag with 2 down.
Up next for the Bobcats, number 7, Nicholson Sparks.
All right, 7. But now that lets you know that they're wrong.
Right fielder for the Bobcats, Nicholson Sparks. He's in the batter's box on the right side, 2 down in the inning. Worthy is a base runner for the Bobcats at first. Butler out of the stretch position, takes a peek over, gets a sign, and delivers low, ball 1. Sparks ahead in the count. A clean single back up the middle for Sparks. And the Bobcats have runners at first and second with 2 down.
Good job, Nick. Go, Tanner.
In the third inning, the Cats scored 3 with 2 down, and
Tanner Parmalee.
we're in the 5th inning. Same scenario. Tanner Parmalee up his last at bat. He had a 2 RBI hit. Runners at first and second, 2 down. Ball off the plate. Sparks is a base runner for the Bobcats at first, and Ben Worthy is on the bag at second. Tanner Palmer head in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. And takes a pitch off the plate, 2-0. And Butler gets the sign, delivers a call strike. Butler's out of the stretch position, not paying any attention to the Bobcat base runners. He takes a peek back at Worthy and delivers the ball low. 3-1. Army ahead in the count. He's looking for a ball right across the middle of the plate to drive in the gap. Swing and a foul ball. And we're full 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Base runners will be able to take off on the pitch. A hit will score a run right here. And the pitch is delivered. Swing and a fly ball to the left fielder. He makes the catch. And that'll end the top half of the 5th inning. No run for the Bobcats. They have a 2-run lead. Bobcats 5, Eagles 3. Tough break there. I tell you, hit that ball good.
Yeah, right on the nostril.
Yep.
Hit it right at. Yeah, he hit that ball good. We had some bad breaks today. It was some hard hit balls. I feel really like a move.
I'm sorry, excuse me. Jump down.
I'll kill somebody.
Connor Jones, a starter for the Bobcats, back on the mound here in the 5th inning. He's completed his warm-up pitches, and we're ready for action here in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Now batting for the Eagles, left fielder number 27, Blaze Neely.
Neely's the batter for the Eagles, and Connor Jones gets a sign from Drew Yop, and he kicks and delivers. Call strike. Jones working ahead to the Eagles batters. And takes the ball low, evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, strike 2. The Eagles scored 2 in the first inning and 1 in the fourth, and they have 3 on the board. Connor Jones gets the sign from Drew Yop and delivers the ball in the dirt. Does that count right? 2 and 2? And Neely with a center fielder, Will Jones, off his glove. Unable to make the catch on a line drive, and the leadoff batter for the Eagles here in the 5th inning reaches base safely.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 15, Brandon Lewis.
Nobody out. Lewis is the batter for the Eagles. Connor Jones out of the stretch takes a peek at the runner at first. He's got the sign from the Bobcats catcher, Drew Yop, delivers a call strike. Connor Jones ahead in the count. No balls and 1 strike to batter for the Eagles, Lewis, and he's down in the count, 0 and 2. Jones way ahead. And it's a chopper to Tanner Parman at second. Fielder's choice, and he gets the lead runner out at second. That's going to be a 4-6 foot out. And
Up next for the Eagles, number 16, Colton Hunt.
1 out in the inning. The Eagles have a runner at first. And their first baseman, number 16, Hunt. He steps into the batter's box. Connor Jones delivers the ball up in the strike zone. Good pitch, close. Umpire didn't think it was a strike, called it a ball, and that's what we're going to play it at. Off the plate, 2-0. One out, Connor Jones out of the stretch, takes a peek at the runner, delivers a ball low, 3-0. Activity down in the Bobcats bullpen.
Calm down, Connor.
And that's a 4-pitch walk, and the Eagles have runners at first and second. Coach Frank's out of the dugout. It's going to be timeout on the field as the infielders meet on the mound. Coach Frank's only discussion was just with the Bobcats righty, Connor Jones, and he stays in the ball game.
Now batting
We
for the
got
Eagles,
one out in
number
the inning.
17, Tanner Mills.
Alright, one Tanner.
The Eagles right fielder, number 17, Mills, steps in the batter's box. Connor Jones delivers. It's a pop-up on the infield. Infield fly called by the home plate umpire, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 24, Kobe Farley.
Connor Jones trying to work out of a jam here in the fifth inning. Couple of Eagles on the bases, 2 runners on, 2 down. Their Eagles catcher, number 24, Farley. Ball off the plate. Good pitch from Jones, trying to work the outside corner.
Come on, Connor.
Swing, and it's a fly ball to the center fielder, Will Jones. And he makes the play. Good catch by Bobcat center fielder, Will Jones. And Connor Jones pitches out of a jam here in the fifth inning. Through 5 complete, score Bobcats 5 and the Eagles 3. What about that? He broke in and he was able to get back and beat the time.
That one he dropped up there,
Yeah.
he just stood there. If he'd
Yeah.
come on in, he'd have caught it. I thought he was blocked.
Tough play, but a good catch by the Bobcat center fielder, Will Jones.
Hey, let it loose, bud.
And Butler, the righty for the Eagles, completes his warm-up tosses here in the
Up
sixth
first for the
inning.
Bobcats, number 22, Peyton Childers.
Third baseman for the Bobcats, Peyton Childers, to lead off the sixth inning. The Cats have a 5-3 lead. And Childers swings on the first pitch, fouls it off over the first base dugout. Coach Ken with some advice from the dugout for Peyton Childers, and he takes a ball low. Childers ahead in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. And a call strike 2 evens up the count, 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and the shortstop makes a play, throws it in the dirt, and that's going to be a base runner here for the Bobcats to start off the top half of the sixth inning.
Now batting for the Bobcats, number 8, Peyton Brown.
Tough play for the Eagles shortstop. A ball hitting the 5-6 hole. He knocked it down, fielded it, but unable to make the throw to first. And the Bobcat shortstop, Peyton Brown, he's in the box. Nobody out. Peyton Childers, base runner at first. He drops a barrel down, lays down a bunt, perfect down the right field line. Butler picks it up, able to throw Brown out at first, but he moves the runner up into scoring position. 1 out. Sacrifice bunt by Peyton Brown works to perfection. Rickman, leadoff batter for the Bobcats, their left fielder tonight, and he's got a runner in scoring position. And Butler takes a peek back and delivers a call strike. Bobcats with a 5-3 lead here in the 6th inning. Swing and a foul ball.
Hey, pick him up, T. Pick him up.
Braden Rickman. Swing, it's a one hopper to the Eagles' third baseman. He feels it across the diamond, and that'll be the second out of the inning at first. Base runner moves up 90 feet, and 2 down in the inning. Connor Jones back in the box.
Connor Jones.
Bobcats pitcher here in the nightcap. He's the starter. He's thrown a great game, looking to help himself out here a hit. Will score the base runner from third. And he takes a ball off the plate. Ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. Connor Jones off the plate, trying to pick up a big insurance run here to
Alright, 1-2.
move the lead to 3.
Oh, man.
Ball strike, tough strike for Connor Jones. He couldn't hit that pitch anyway.
You couldn't have hit that with a 9-iron. No way.
He takes it 2 balls, 1 strike's the count.
Same pitch, man.
It's low, and Connor Jones, they had 3 balls and a strike.
I believe that might have been better than
Alright, 1-2.
And swing and a foul ball on the left field, out of play.
Don't drop them hands.
3-2's the count, 2 down.
1-2, 1-2. I think y'all get this.
Hey,
So 1-2.
Connor Jones swinging a ground ball right back up the middle. And that'll drive in a run for the Bobcats. Connor Jones with his second hit here in the ball game, and it's a big one here in the 6th inning, and the Cats have added to the total, and they have a 3-run lead here. Courtesy running for Jones will be number 17, Morris. Bobcat catcher Drew Yopp. He steps into the batter's box on the right side with 2 down, and the Cats have a runner at first. Off the plate, evens up the count, a ball and a strike.
Go, Drew. Pick you one out. Go, 1-3.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. And good at bat for Drew Yopp. Yop ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike, and he's looking for a pitch right down the middle of the plate to hit out of the ballpark. Big swing right here for the Bobcats catcher, Drew Yop. It's a 2-hopper back to the Eagles pitcher, and that'll do it for the top of the 6th. 1 run scored, and the Cats have a 3-run lead. Coach Franks is questioning the home plate umpire to whether that was a foul ball off of Yop's leg. And to no avail. That's it for the top half of the 6th inning. The Bobcats 6, Eagles 3. Yeah.
Give them something different to look at. I don't want that line. It's not in your eyes up there. You notice that?
What's that thing? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Right in your eyes up there.
I hadn't noticed that. Connor Jones, the starter for the Bobcats, completes his warm-up tosses here in the 6th inning, and we're ready for action. Bottom half of the 6th inning, the Bobcats with a 6-3 lead over the Chester County Eagles. And Jones, he gets the sign, kicks and delivers, call strike. Connor Jones been working ahead to most of the Eagle batters all game. And a ball low, evens up the count, a ball and a strike.
Well, Connor.
Behind in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike to the Eagles third baseman. Swing and a miss. Off the plate. Close to being strike 3. Called the ball. Swing and a foul ball over the screen. And the ball was called high. And the leadoff batter for the Eagles here in the 6th inning reaches base.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 11, Hunt Smith.
The Eagles shortstop, number 11, Smith. Is the second batter of the inning for the Eagles. He had a hit his last at bat through the right side in between the first and second baseman for the Bobcats. Call strike.
Cover the bunt.
first out of the inning. Peyton Brown, the Bobcat shortstop, catches the line drive for the first out of the inning. 1 out. The Eagles have a base runner on, and their leadoff batter, center fielder Taylor. He digs into the left-hand side of the batter's box.
Got 1-2.
Swing and a foul ball. Ball strike. Connor Jones ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
Got 1-2.
He's out of the stretch, takes a peek at the runner at first, gets a sign from Drew Yop. Ball off the plate. Good pitch, had a pitch to waste. And Connor Jones with a sign. Swing and a miss. And the batter's out. Get him out. And it was a swing and a miss, and the batter was out. The runner at first for the Eagles drifted off the bag. Drew Yop threw down, and somehow the Eagles runner got back in close play. Almost in and double play. 2 down.
1-2.
And the Eagles shortstop Drew Hill. He's in the batter's box with 2 down.
Come on, Connor, calm down. You got this.
And a pitch high and tight gets away from Yop, and the base runner for the Eagles moves up 90 feet.
Calm down, 1-2.
Connor Jones gets the sign, takes a peek back at the runner at second. Swinging, it's a foul ball. Nice pitch from Connor Jones. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh. Breaking pitch a little high. And the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 4.
Tell you what, y'all are the most
2 down.
between you and that now, Chuck.
The Eagles have runners at first and
Number
second.
27, Blaze Neely.
And Connor Jones takes a deep breath. He's back on the mound. Out of the stretch, he takes a peek at the runner at second. And swing, and it's a ground ball that gets by Tanner Parmley for a hit. And the Eagles have the bases loaded with 2 down. A clean single by the Eagles left fielder.
Now batting for the Eagles, the designated hitter number 15, Brandon Lewis.
Bobcats with a 3-run lead here in the 6th inning. The Eagles have the bases loaded, 2 down. And Connor Jones Working out of the wind up here. First pitch called the ball one, a little high. And the second pitch of bat, foul back. Evens up the count of ball on the strike.
Connor, 2 more. You got this 1, 2. Give you 6 out in it, Connor. Come on.
Be a wall, Drew.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Connor Jones delivers.
Yeah.
Ball, strike 2.
You got 1, 2. 1 more. Come on.
Swing and a ground ball. Peyton Brown makes the play. Throws across the diamond. And it's high off the bag at first. 1 run scores for the Eagles. And the Bobcats still hold a 2-run lead.
Now batting for Chester County, number 16, Peyton Hunt.
Peyton Brown fielded the ball clean, but threw wide at first. And the Eagles score 1 run. Bobcats still hold a 2-run lead, 6-4, 2 down. Base is loaded for the Eagles. Call strike 1.
Got 1, 2.
Connor Jones trying to hold the Eagles with just 1 in the inning. Moving the ball off the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
1 more, baby. 1 more. Jay Corner.
Block it up, Drew.
Just 1 run scored after 6 complete. Bobcats 6 and the Eagles 4. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That was the last guy that Cool. Top half of the 7th inning, the Bobcats hold a 2-run lead. Bobcats 6, Eagles 4. Connor Jones able to hold the Eagles to just 1 run scored in the bottom half of the 6th inning.
First up for the Bobcats, number 9, Lucas Hadley.
And the Bobcats first baseman Lucas Hadley is the leadoff batter here in the 7th inning for the Bobcats.
Get those 2 strikes off the board.
Bobcats looking for a base runner here in the top half of the 7th inning. Hadley with a couple of hits in the ball game.
Wait him out, Lucas.
And way ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes.
Easy peasy, come on, just wait him out.
And Hadley way ahead in the count. count. 3 balls, no strikes.
Go, 9.
Bobcats looking for a base runner. And a call strike. Good take. Ively looking for a ball right down the middle of the plate. Something he can drive. In the gap. Good play. Drew Hill, the shortstop for the Chester County Eagles, makes a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting for the Bobcats, number 23, Ben Worthy.
Come on, Ben.
Go, Ben.
Ben Worthy, designated hitter for the Bobcats, the second batter in the inning.
There's a hole in the left center.
Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. The left fielder for the Eagles makes the catch. And that'll be 2 up, 2 down for the Bobcats.
All right, 7. Come on. Let's go, Ben.
Next up for the Bobcats, number 7, Nicholson Sparks.
Go, Ben.
Nicholson Sparks, the Bobcats right fielder. He steps into the batter's box. 2 down in the top half of the 7th inning.
Come on.
Swing and a miss.
Go, Nick.
1 ball, 1 strike. Count on the
Come on, 7.
Bobcat right fielder.
One out. Get out.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Sparks with a bullet down the left field. And that's a clean single for the Bobcats right fielder.
Come on, Tanner.
Bobcats with a lot of damage
Now
with
batting
2
for the
outs in this
Bobcats,
ball
number
game.
5, Tanner Parmalee.
Go, 5.
Tanner Parmley, the Bobcats second baseman. And he takes a pitch
Come on. Go, 5.
up high in the strike zone. Heading to count a ball, no strikes. Foul ball back out of play. Nicholson Sparks, base runner for the Bobcats at first, 2 down. Parmley at the plate for the Cats.
Oh, come on.
Ball strike 2.
Hey, attack this next one, Bob. Attack this next one right there.
Go, 5.
Foul ball. Parmley fouls off a good pitch. Trying to keep the inning alive any way possible. Single, hit my pitch, walk, we'll take anything. Sparks trying to steal a bag down at second. And he's in there. Sparks is in scoring position. He stole the bag down at second. Beat the throw from the catcher. Armley with a chance to drive in an insurance run here in the top half of the 7th inning. Swing and a miss. And the Bobcats, they're 3 outs away from advancing to the District 14 AA Championship. They've got a 2-run lead over the Chester County Eagles. Connor Jones, the Bobcat righty starter, trying to close out
Got this, Connor!
this ball game here against the Chester County Eagles. It's the bottom of the seventh
For the
inning.
Eagles, number 17, Tanner.
The Bobcats with a 2-run lead. And we're ready for action here in the bottom half of the seventh. Call strike one. Connor Jones ahead in the count. And he gets the sign, kicks and delivers. Just a little low, ball and a strike. In the dirt, 2-1.
Calm down, Connor.
Connor Jones trying to make the Eagles batter earn his way on with a strike. Behind the count, 3 balls, 1 strike. And he gets a sign, kicks and delivers. Call strike 2. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bobcats 2 outs away.
Now batting for the Eagles, the pitcher number 24, Kobe Farley.
Connor Jones got the first out of the inning, 2 down, one out. And first pitch call strike. Connor Jones, he gets a sign from Drew Yop, kicks and delivers. Off the plate, evens up the count, ball and a strike.
Got 1, 2.
Swing and a pop up. Drew Yop over, tries to make a play, but it's going to be out of play. Good try by the Bobcat catcher, Drew Yop, unable to make a play, out of play. Got a block. 1 out. Bobcat fans on their feet. Connor Jones swing, a ground ball. He gets under the glove of Peyton Childers, Bobcat's third baseman, and the Eagles have a runner on. 1 out. The Eagles catcher reaches base.
Now batting for the
Ground
Eagles,
ball got under the glove of the Bobcats third baseman, Peyton Childers. 1 out. Connor Jones out of the stretch position. He takes a peek at the runner and delivers a call strike. Connor Jones ahead in the count. He's worked ahead the whole game, trying to finish off the Chester County Eagles. He's got a 1 strike count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball to Tanner Parmley. He makes a throw to Peyton Brown at second. And unable to turn the double play, but it's a fielder's choice. 4-6 for the second out of the inning, and the Bobcats get the leadoff runner. 2 down. Connor Jones trying to close out the ball game for the Bobcats. The Eagles have a runner on first. Connor Jones gets the sign, delivers, swing and a pop up. And it's out of play. Connor Jones ahead in the count. Bobcat fans on their feet. Connor Jones, he's back on the rubber. Gets a sign from Drew Yop and delivers. Ball in the dirt. He was up the count, ball and a strike. Two down, the Eagles down to their last out. Swing, and right back to Connor Jones. And that's a ball
Middle's closed. Hey.
Connor Jones, a complete game victory for the Bobcats. Bobcats with a 6-4 victory over the Chester County Eagles. Advance to the championship game tomorrow. They will take on the Riverside Panthers. Game time 4:30. Two big wins by the McNair Central Bobcats today, and they've made their way to the championship game. Wrap up a victory here for the Bobcats at Chester County. Final score, Bobcats 6 and the Eagles 4.